everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back. It's a new year, so happy new year, and this is my first movie review of 2024. Now, this will be my review for Night Swim. This is a collaboration between Jason Blum and James Wan, similar to the previous collaboration with Megan from last year. Now, Night Swim follows your typical family who moves into a brand new house that has a pool in the back. Everything seems to be going happy and dandy into this family's life until they notice strange things occurring with their pool. Now, I had to say, I was pleasantly surprised with some of the scares and thrills in Night Swim. Although it's not going to be a standout of the year, I don't think you waste too much of your time watching this movie. Let me go into some of the things that I actually did enjoy about this. So, for one, I was very curious because how are you going to go about explaining a haunted swimming pool, man? What, someone do like a ritual in there? Someone died there? I said this, the man lived in the house before. Like, what is going to be the weird cliche thing? And although the movie doesn't go too far into what the pool is haunted, the small backstory and rules that this swimming pool has and how it affects the family, I actually thought they did a pretty good job with that. And well, getting into the family themselves, that was also a pleasant surprise. I like Wyatt Russell as an actor, and I'm enjoying him in the Monarch TV series on Apple TV right now. But the mother, sister, and little brother, all of them have pretty decent chemistry with each other. And that really helps the movie a lot with me. I was like, there were neither of those characters was like, oh, this is such an annoying character on screen. Like, I actually felt for this family once things started going abrupt with the pool. And that right there itself is just going to make you enjoy this movie a little bit more than you are expecting, because they do actually put in a little effort into making you like this family, realizing why they're moving houses, what's going on with the dad, because his backstory in particular, a retired baseball player who's going through a disease that was keeping him from his career, and the way that ties into the pool, I was like, okay, you got something here. And it's also awesome when movies like this are based off shows, horror shows that were posted online years ago, like on YouTube. And this was actually based on a short film that was made in 2014. And all these years later, it turned into a feature film. Now, the movie is also PG-13, and while I thought that was kind of going to annoy me and stop me from enjoying some of the scares and thrills in here, there were a couple of moments sprinkling throughout the movie where I was like, oh, they're pushing it. And even with the pool sequence itself, they managed to create a couple of suspenseful moments, one involving a quarter that I was like, oh, that is creative. I like the way you played that out. So I really enjoyed that. So generally, like halfway into this movie, I was thinking to myself, yo, this might be actually a great horror movie. And then we get into some of the most cliche things that happens in these haunted locations, objects type of movies. There's that's I think what will be the biggest downfall of Night Swim. There's not anything particularly new here other than the setting itself and the pool is haunted. This actually follows the formula of so many haunted kind of movies, whether it's The Ring, Smile, and now Night Swim. You know, you put into a position of a haunted thing or object, whether it's a TV, videotape, or an entity that is smiling at you uncomfortably, or this swimming pool. Then you get a slow build up at the beginning of the movie where you get a creepy sequence involving those objects, and a family member gets concerned. They investigate, they find a weird history of the people that has been affected by it. They go to visit an individual for more information and how to beat this thing, and then they go about the way of how we're going to beat this thing. And as I was watching this movie, I was kind of mind blowing away, because how many movies have played throughout this scenario, even more specifically when it comes to like the dark arc in this movie, because that is something that's really been overdone in haunted house movies, whether it's something like Amityville or The Shining. And also I mentioned creative sequences with the pool when they got creative, but for every creative one there was like 3 other build-up sequences that led to a generic jump scare, whether it's monsters and ghost designs that we have seen done thousands of times in other movies. And even those negatives, there was something else unexpected about Night Swim, that I was like, oh, okay, the movie is actually kind of funny. And I'm mentioning this in the negative section because half of the human you're going to get in this movie, I'm pretty sure it's unintentional. There are going to be moments that it's just where you're going to like fake out giggling or laughing because they make characters out to be so funny, whether it's the real estate agent that had me laughing, and the guy who comes and cleans and inspect the pool, and he was pretty funny. But then there's moments where the movie clearly try to scare you or creep you out, but you can't help to laugh at what's happening. But something like that kind of just help you enjoy the movie and be entertained with it, because at the end of the day, again, this is a movie about a haunted swimming pool. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm glad the movie was a little ridiculous with it and didn't take itself like so serious. And like, this is not like pure garbage or it's boring or it's an unwatchable film. I was kind of expecting that, but it's not. I'll say it's like, it's okay, it's meh, but it's not a movie like you have to rush to the theater and see it. So that's my review for Night Swim. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.